South Florida sunshine, palm trees lie, perfect smile, practice cry. Red dress walking into court, every glance says less than more. New husband, short honeymoon, whispers blooming way too soon. Phones light up at 2 a.m., promises written, erase, amend. She says it was a movie scene, but the script was way too clean. Every word began to drip when detectives hit record and hit play. Text messages and red flags, love letters turning into body bags. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't pay a hitman. Lipstick, lies, and camera light. Reality TV meets real life night. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't bend when the tapes play nice. Undercover with a wire tight, listening quiet, letting her talk all night. Is he dead? Slips out too fast. Future plans while the present cracks. She flips the switch, she plays a role. Victim voice, then full control. Tears on cue, mascara rain, but the timeline won't explain. Rehearse shock, a practice gasp. Hands too steady, answers fast. Every version slightly shifts while the jury reads between the script. Text messages and red flags, smiling while she does the math. She says it was all pretend, but pretend don't hire a friend. Gold hoops, heels, and courtroom sound. Every line leaves fingerprints around. Say it once, say it twice. Truth don't blink under cross-exam lights.
Well, looky there. I actually played the right song, unlike last night when I ended my stream abruptly. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. I have no idea. Hope you guys are all well. It was like almost 60 degrees here today, so I'm happy. The snow is starting to melt finally. Slowly but surely, it is going away. No complaints. Yet. What's up, Bad Dazzer? How are you doing? Just me tonight. Again. What's up, Chloe? Flash fan, thank you for doing all your mod stuff. I appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. I am fantastic. It isn't. For some reason, Brie, I feel like I should be singing that in a Miss Rachel voice, but that would be a different song. Miss Rachel. What's up, Snipe? Hope you are well. Hi, doll. I think I said hi. If I didn't, I apologize. Hello, Pedaltown. Must have been cold the day of the blue tank top. I was not looking that closely. Hello, whoever. I guess maybe I should. I guess. I don't know. I don't know that I want to. What kind of seafood? Because Flashman, with as much as you like to eat, you could have just been the joke. You saw some food and you ate it. Just saying. All right, so sorry for my blunder last night. I obviously had been messing with things before I did the stream, and then when that intro started playing, I was like, oh crap, now what? End stream. The mission. I see your chat. Whoever, I don't know. It's censoring whoever? Weird. That's kind of crazy. I mean, Puddletown or Flashman will get it, but I didn't see anything. The word whoever? It's censoring the word whoever? It's not. YouTube is weird. fried crab cake sandwich with onion rings. That is quite the combination there, Flash fan. So, all right. Is it fixed? Not fixed? I did say hi. Ah, walk. Look at you being all active, Heidel. Good for you. And snickerdoodle cookies for dessert. Heidel's up there doing a 2-mile walk and you're talking about snickerdoodle cookies. Heidel, have you been naughty? It's censoring your text. What are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing? I have no idea. I don't even think. I see you, whoever, so everybody important can see you. That says, that's from Snipe. Heidel is mean. No, she's not. I don't see where that's. Where? It does not show in my studio that anything hasn't been approved. I mean, I haven't even seen anything come up to be approved. So that's weird that it's happening on your end and it's not happening on my end. I would think it would happen. Mine would be the important end. Just saying. Oh, Bree sent me something too. Hang on. Bree, you're in top messages. Make sure you're in all messages. Hang on, you guys. I'm trying to like not have a ton of dead air here. That's crazy. I don't see any of that. I see none of that. But I also don't see that message from Heidel. What's up, Ronnie? Sorry. YouTube's being weird. It's working now? Okay. That's crazy. Oh. That should be how you see me, Bree. Is okay. Anyway, back to what we came here for. Nope, it's not. I don't know, you guys, because I'm not seeing any of that on my end. I don't see one message. Like, that's had to be approved. I'm trying to see if I can see the one message I couldn't see from Heidel. Well, I'm here in spirit. You're showing up, whoever. I have no idea. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, so 3 times you tried the last message? Did you do the old go out and come back in? I don't know, Bad Dazzer. I have no idea. Let me try. I don't think that would make a difference, but okay. Anyway, so back to Dalia. Hopefully that gets fixed in YouTube. I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing for them. I didn't do anything. But anyway, so tonight we are going to get to see Dalia's meetup with the alleged undercover hitman. We have an officer. I think he was maybe in charge of like wiring up the car or something. He's a short witness. I don't have any idea of his height. Thanks, Puddletown. Puddletown sent a $2 super chat for a YouTube lawsuit. Oh, if I could only get it done for that much, that'd be awesome. But thank you. I do appreciate it. So, and then we will hear from it's the lead detective, Alex Moreno. We're going to hear from him for a while. I knew somebody was going to say that, Snipe. So we will hear from the audio guy or the wiring guy, whoever he was. He's a police officer. And then we will start, Detective Moreno will come on, and then we will watch her meet up with the undercover. There's some downtime that I might fast forward through, but when the undercover is driving to meet up with Dalia, there is the weirdest commercial playing on whatever he is listening to. It's basically about being able to smoke weed but not have red eyes. I don't know if it's on regular radio because you guys are just gonna have to hear it. I can't wait. It's gonna be like the best part. And then it takes him a while to drive there, and there's not really a whole lot going on until she gets in the car. So it's not Visine. That's the funniest thing about it. It's not Visine, and it's a crazy commercial about like monkeys. There's monkeys involved in this commercial. I don't know. I don't know. But it's something. I tell you. I don't know. Visine makes your eyes clean. You get approved, and you get approved, and you get approved, and it is not showing that on my end. So thank you, Puddletown and Flashman, because I have no clue why you guys are seeing those messages and I'm not. Like, everything just is coming in. So I have no idea. Everyone's getting approved. We're just Oprah Winfrey over here. But poor. Unlike her. I can't give you money for your taxes or anything. Yes, YouTube's gonna make you work for it today, Flash fan. YouTube, Puddletown. It's be like, modding ain't easy. All right, let's get going on this.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Please tell us your name.
Pete McGovern.
Is that MC capital Govern?
Yes, sir.
Good. Thank you so much.
Where are you currently employed?
I'm employed with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been with the Sheriff's Office?
It will be 7 years in September.
And where are you currently assigned within the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office?
I'm currently assigned to the Digital Forensics Lab. It's part of the Special Investigations Division.
What is digital forensics?
Basically, digital forensics is the identification, seizure, and analysis of any kind of digital media for criminal investigation purposes.
What is your primary investigative role in the digital forensics lab at the Sheriff's Office?
I'm assigned as my title's a detective, but I'm a digital forensics examiner.
Now, how long have you been working in the digital forensics labs conducting forensic examinations?
Just over 5 years now.
Now, prior to working at the sheriff's office, did you work at any other law enforcement agency?
Yes, I did.
Where?
I worked for the city of West Palm Beach PD for about 6 years. And prior to that, I was a police officer in Maryland for 4 to 5 years.
Let's talk about your training and experience. Do you have an undergraduate degree?
Yes, I have 2 undergrad degrees.
What are they in?
The first one is in criminal justice, and the second one is in information technology.
Do you have any other degrees?
Yes, I hold a master's degree in digital forensics through the University of Central Florida.
When did you obtain that degree?
I just graduated in December 2010.
When did you start your interest in computer forensics?
About approximately 10 years ago.
And what specialized training have you had in computer forensics or in the handling and examination of computer evidence?
Over the past 10 years, I guess I've been to 21, I believe it is, specialized training courses in digital forensics. They vary a lot in dealing with computers, phones, GPS devices, various training, various aspects of it.
And some of those courses that you've been to, are any of them taught by the FBI?
Yes, I have been, yes. Some of the courses have been taught by the FBI as well as the Secret Service.
And how about the Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
Yes.
Did you attend a course at the National White Collar Crime Center?
Yes, I have attended a few courses sponsored by that organization.
And do you hold any certifications?
Yes, currently I hold 2 certifications through the International Association of Computer Investigative Specialists.
What are those certifications?
The first certification is a computer electronic evidence collection specialist, and the second would be a certified computer forensic examiner.
And what is IACIS?
That's the organization I just made mention of, the International Association of Computer Investigative Specialists.
What do they do?
Basically, that's a nonprofit organization that until just recently was solely law enforcement based, and they do nothing but provide training to law enforcement in the area of digital forensics.
Do you do any teaching?
Yes, I do.
What kind of
Extensively.
teaching do you do?
I do contract work for the U.S. Department of State, cyber terrorism, anti-terrorism assistance program. That encompasses basically traveling overseas to teach foreign national police agencies digital forensics.
Do you have a certification, an instructor certification from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
Yes, I do.
And what does that instructor certification allow you to do?
That allows me to teach here in the state of Florida basic recruit academy courses.
Now, the certification that you obtained from IACIS, did you have to do anything to obtain that certification?
Yes, I did.
What did you do?
The first certification, the evidence collection specialist certification, basically involved 2 days of training and was simply a written exam at the end of that. The second certification, certified computer forensic examiner certification, involved 2 weeks of training, and then at the conclusion of that 2 weeks, for the next year, I was tasked with doing a forensic exam on seven separate hard drive images, if you will, and producing a forensic report for approval. And at the conclusion of that, a written exam was required to take and pass.
Are you a member of any professional organizations?
Yes, well, again, IASIS, what we've been mentioning, and a second one, I was a part of the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, but I've let that membership lapse just recently.
During your career as a forensic examiner, a digital forensic examiner, how many forensic examinations have you conducted?
In total, just a ballpark figure, probably a couple of hundred.
Have you ever testified in court as an expert or offered an expert opinion?
Yes, I have.
In what area?
Digital forensics.
And I talked a little bit, or I mentioned the term computer forensics. What is computer forensics?
Basically, computer forensic or digital forensics. Are you talking about the examination part of it,
Well, can you give us a brief overview of how you conduct a forensic examination
Yes.
on a computer?
Yeah, it encompasses 3 stages: the acquisition stage, the analysis stage, and finally the reporting stage.
All right, well, let's discuss first the acquisition stage. Is it important when you are getting evidence, computer forensic evidence, that you have an exact copy of the
Yes, it
computer?
is. Yes, it
Okay.
is.
Why is that?
In doing a digital forensic examination, we don't necessarily work off the original media. We want to handle the original media, or in this case, hard drive, and the data contained on the hard drive in the least amount that we have to. So what we do essentially is make a forensic image, or for easier terms to understand, a forensic copy of the hard drive, and then we work solely off that copy.
Now, how do you copy digital information from the computer in a proper manner so as not to alter it or delete it in any way?
Basically, the process involves removing the hard drive from the computer, taking that hard drive and connecting it to our forensic computer. And on our forensic computer, we have a device, what we call a write blocker. And basically what that device does, it prevents any writes or any alterations from my forensic computer on that original hard drive. Okay. And in using that, we have special software. In this case, I used what they call FTK Imager, or Forensic Toolkit Imager. And that software is used to make the actual forensic copy, if you will.
Now, how do you verify that you copied everything correctly?
What the FTK Imager software will do, initially, it will actually look at the hard drive, and it will do what we call a hash value. It will create a hash value of the original data on the hard drive. The easiest way to explain a hash value is nothing more than it's a mathematical algorithm. It looks at all the complete data on the drive and produces a 32 character string, if you will, and that is specific to that hard drive only. Okay. After you have that, FTK Imager will then make the forensic copy of that hard drive, and then it will do the same process to that copy, okay, or that image. It will hash that image as well, okay, and get that 32 character algorithm result, if you will. If the original hash value matches the verification hash value, you know you have a good forensic copy, that the data in your image or copy is exactly the same as what's on the original hard drive.
Can 2 forensic images have the same hash value?
That is possible. However, the chances of that happening, I think the best I've ever heard it described is that you have a better chance of winning the Florida lottery 16 times in a row than 2 hash values being identical for a hard drive.
So when you compare these 2 numerical values and they match up, what do you do next?
Basically, I'll take that hard drive and I'll return it. I'll put it back in the original computer that it was seized from, and we'll put it back in the evidence logger. And then from there, we'll work solely off the forensic image or copy.
Now, what is included in the contents or the forensic image copy that you are now going to work off of?
All the data was contained originally on the hard drive, to include, all Windows folders, structures, my documents, and internet history.
Now, in this case, State of Florida versus Dalia Dippolito, did you create a computer copy or a forensic image of the defendant's hard drive?
Yes, I did.
Did you use any specialized software to assist you in this investigation?
Yeah, during the examination portion, I used 2 softwares, NCASE and the Net Analysis Suite.
Tell us a little bit about the net analysis software that you used.
Net Analysis is basically forensic software tool that we use to extract internet history from hard drives.
How does it work? How does it extract the internet history?
Basically, what it's going to do, it's going to look for what we call index.dat files. And an index.dat file is nothing more than a database file that contains internet history records from, they can go back as far as years of your internet history.
You also said that you used NCase. What is NCase?
NCase is also another forensic software tool. It has many functionalities depending on what you're trying to do, but it's basically used for data recovery purposes as well.
Now, to your knowledge, is net analysis software generally accepted in the computer forensic investigative community?
Yes, it is.
Now, let's turn specifically to the computer forensic investigation you conducted in this case. Please tell us when you first came into contact with the defendant in this case's computer.
That would be back on March 10th, 2011.
And what kind of computer did the defendant have, or what kind of computer was in evidence?
It was a HP Pavilion Slimline computer. The serial number is MXU 906078F.
Who's the registered owner of that computer?
Based on the registry analysis, the Windows registry analysis, the owner of the computer came back to be Dalia.
Did it have a last name?
No, it's just simply Dalia.
Okay. How many accounts were on that computer?
User created accounts. There was one user created account.
And who was that for?
Dalia.
Is the computer password protected?
Yes, it is.
What does that mean?
Basically, as we all know, when we have a Windows operating system and we turn the computer on, it comes on to a logon screen. You can either have a password enabled or not. In this case, there was a password enabled for this computer.
When was the password set?
I'll have to refer back for the exact
If you need
date.
to, just look up when you're through.
March 2nd, 2009 was the last password change on this computer.
And what was the password?
Bella.
Was the computer set to the correct date and time when you did your analysis?
Yes, it was.
How do you know that?
Basically, in order to check the date and time of the computer, while the hard drive is removed from the computer casing, what we'll do is I went ahead and booted the computer up without the hard drive in it. That allows me to access the system clock, or BIOS clock for technical terms, but the clock for the computer is actually held within the hardware or motherboard on the computer, not the hard drive itself. So without the hard drive present, I was able to boot the computer up and check the time on the system.
Now, what type of analysis did you conduct on the defendant's computer?
Basically, I conducted simply an internet history analysis.
What were the dates of the internet history search or analysis on this computer?
The internet history extraction ranged from March 2nd, 2009 to August 7th of 2009.
Let me ask you some specific questions about that internet history. On March 23rd of 2009, can you tell me if you see any internet search about the Cayman Islands?
Yes, I did find a search in reference to the Cayman Islands.
What did you find?
Basically, there's a search for the Cayman Islands in reference to determining what time it was in the Cayman Islands.
Was that a Google search?
I'll have to look back at the internet history record to.
Sure, if you need to.
Yes, it was a Google search.
On April 27th of 2009, did you see a search for the Palm Beach Shooting Center?
Yes, I did.
How long did that search last?
5 minutes.
Was that, what type of search was that? Was that another Google search?
No, that was particularly just going to the site palmbeachshootingcenter.com.
Do you see another search for the Palm Beach Shooting Center in your internet search on the defendant's computer?
Yes, I do.
On what date?
That would be on June 5th, 2009.
And what was the search for on that day?
Again, it was the same thing, Palm Beach Shooting Center .com. There's some for the schedule and training involved with the Palm Beach Shooting Center.
How long did that internet search last?
About 4 minutes.
Were you also asked to look at the internet history for August 3rd of 2009?
Yes, I was.
Now, at approximately 3:46 p.m. on August 3rd of 2009, what does the internet history on the defendant's computer show?
It shows a Google search conducted by Dalia for funeral homes in Boynton Beach, Florida.
How long did that search last?
That search lasted about 16 minutes.
Can you tell me during that search what specific websites were visited?
Yes. BoyntonMemorial.com, meaningfulfunerals.net, SouthFloridaCremation.net, and USFunerals.com.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Cross?
Governor, if I use language that is not computer language and I get it wrong, please, please correct me.
Yes, sir.
I just want to ask you a couple of things. Let me just find what I'm looking for here. Just kind of want to understand a few things about computers. When you're talking about this copy and stuff, you're basically talking about copying a mirror image of the hard drive, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and you take the hard drive and it's copied for analysis purposes, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, in this particular case, did you do the examination on a duplicate or the original media?
On a duplicate from the original media.
Okay, and you made a copy for me as well, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And was it a similar type of copy?
Yes,
All
exact
right.
copy.
So what you made for me was a forensic duplicate image, is that correct?
Yes.
And the forensic duplicate image that you made for me can be analyzed similar to the way you analyzed it, is that correct? By
Yes.
someone who knows what they're doing?
Yes.
All right. It's an exact bit-by-bit copy, in other words, is that right?
Yes.
And I guess what I'm getting at is when you make a mirror image, like for me or for someone else, nothing is compromised, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. And you talk about EnCase and net analysis. People that are in the software forensic, well, let me say this right. People that are in the digital forensic business use such programs as net analysis and EnCase in order to make the types of analysis that you just testified to. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And other people besides yourself can use net analysis or EnCase. It's not a law enforcement thing. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So if I had a computer person who does what you do in the private industry, and they could use either net analysis or they could use EnCase, is that correct?
Yes.
And they could do their analysis exactly from what you copied from me without compromising anything. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you can actually get the same results from EnCase or net analysis. Is that right?
Yes.
And I think in the world of, forensics, I guess net analysis prints out a little better in the end. It's a little prettier. Is that correct?
Right, net analysis is more, well, is solely geared towards the extraction of internet history, whereas NCASE is a general forensic tool that has a multitude of functions.
All right, the extraction of internet history is going back and seeing what somebody searched, right? What somebody looked at on their computer.
Their internet history, correct.
Now, it's certainly not uncommon for a husband or wife to use each other's computer, is that correct?
Correct.
Or boyfriends and girlfriends or life partners or anyone. I mean, that's not an uncommon thing.
In general, no.
Okay. And people sometimes share the same computers and sometimes they know each other's passwords, is that correct?
That's correct.
You said that the password in this case, that was a coded password?
Windows logon
A
password.
logon password, okay. And you said that the password was Bella?
Yes.
All right. Do you know the significance of that in connection to this case?
I believe it might have something to do with a dog,
Okay. And how did you learn that?
due to a password hint that was associated with the Windows password.
So in other words, there is one or two dogs in that residence named Bella, or some?
I have no idea.
You just
of
know it
that.
has something to do with dogs,
Possibly,
possibly. All right, and it's double Bella, Bella.
yes.
Okay. And is the science established in your industry where you can say who exactly did a search?
I mean, what's
Like who was on the computer?
The user Dalia.
Right. Can you do that?
It was Dalia.
Well, it was someone who used the name Dalia, right?
Correct.
Okay. What my question is, are you able to tell the jury who that person was? In other words, just someone's using a name, but the science of digital forensics is not established to the point where you can say, I can point to the person who did that search.
Correct.
Now, the things that you said that you looked at, you're talking about subject matter as opposed to the person who actually did the looking, is that correct?
Define subject matter.
Well, you said there's subject matter for the Cayman Islands, is that right?
Correct.
That's subject matter. I mean, I'm using a different
Oh,
term.
I'm sorry.
Okay. And you talked about the Palm Beach Shooting Center, that's subject matter, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, funeral home, that's subject matter, is that correct?
Yes.
All right. But you can't tell me who looked at that stuff.
An actual person? Mm-hmm. No.
All right. And the prosecutor asked you a question about a Google search for funeral homes, okay? Did you have any idea if anyone in Miss Dippolito's home was dying?
I have no idea.
Did you have any idea that her grandfather was dying?
Your Honor, he calls for speculation.
Stay.
I don't have any other questions at this time. Thank you.
Redirect.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Detective McGovern, excuse. Next witness.
The state will call Detective Alex Moreno.
Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Good afternoon.
How you doing, sir?
Good, thank you. Please tell us your name.
Detective Alex Marino,
Last name is spelled.
Moreno.
Thank you so very much.
Detective Moreno, where are you currently employed?
At the City of Boynton Beach Police Department.
How long have you been with the City of Boynton Beach Police Department?
14, a little bit over 14 years.
What is your current assignment at the Boynton Beach Police Department?
Assigned to the Major Case Squad.
Are you a part of any other specialty units at the Boynton Beach Police Department?
I'm also a member of the SWAT team.
What do you do on the SWAT team?
I'm a sniper on the SWAT team.
Major Case Squad, how long have you been a part of that unit?
About 4 years or so.
Okay. Maybe have you pull the microphone a little bit closer to you
Sure.
so we can hear you? Now, tell the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what kind of training did you go through to become a police officer?
I went to the basic academy. Once I become a police officer, I've gone to numerous classes, just advanced training and stuff like that.
How many hours would you say overall?
Hundreds.
Do you have any specialized training beyond what is the basic police officer training offered?
I've gone to numerous schools, just stuff that's related to police work. The detective, I've gone to homicide school, cold case schools, interviewing and interrogation schools, evidence, custodians, and stuff like that.
Now, what are your duties and responsibilities as a detective in the Major Case Squad at the Boynton Beach Police Department?
In that unit, I get assigned cases, felony cases and stuff like that, major cases, person crimes, felonies, and it's to investigate cases, to either solve them if I have a crime, and get to the bottom of each case.
What types of cases specifically do you investigate?
Major felony cases, robberies, homicides, attempted murders, shootings, you name it. We deal with it, bank robberies, stuff like that.
Let's talk about your involvement in this case, State of Florida versus Dalia Dippolito. What was your role in this case?
I was assigned as the lead detective on the case.
And as the lead detective, what are you responsible for?
I'm in charge of the case, to put the case together, to investigate the crime, to either find out if I have a crime or if I don't, handling evidence, just investigating the case itself and putting all the reports together.
When did you first become involved in this case?
August 1st,
What happened?
2009.
Okay, what happened?
It was a Saturday. I was off. I was contacted by my sergeant in reference to this case, gave me a little bit of information and told me to come in, that he was going to assign the case to me.
Over the phone, did you find out what the crime was that you were assigned to investigate?
I just had a little part of it. He gave me information in reference to investigating
Judge, I don't have a problem with Detective Moreno looking at something, but if he's looking at something, I'd like to know what he's looking at.
It's perfectly all right if you need to look at some notes or reports to refresh your recollection. Just testify from memory. If you need to look at a report to refresh your memory, let everybody know that that's what you do.
I'm not looking at anything right now.
Okay. I didn't see him looking.
I didn't know, it looked like he was looking down and reading something, so I just wanted to raise the issue. Okay.
A blank notebook sits in front of him.
They just gave me a little bit of information in reference to having supposedly a young lady that wanted to kill her husband, and we were going to investigate that case. That's all I got.
Now, once you came to the police department, what is the first thing that you did?
Once I got to the police department, I was given further information in reference to informant had come in the night before. He had information in reference to one of his friends who was interested in hiring a hitman to kill her husband. I was given that information that he was given a statement the night before, and that we were going to investigate the case.
You mentioned that he was a CI. Have you ever used a confidential informant during your law enforcement career?
Yes.
And what is the purpose of a confidential informant?
Through my career, just in my experiences, I've used confidential informants to investigate drug cases. They provide us with information, either future crimes, past crimes, information on suspects, of any crimes that are about to happen or have passed, stuff like that.
Did you speak to Mohammed Shihada on that day on August 1st of 2009?
Yes,
And where did you first speak to him?
at the police department.
Did you find out if he had filled out what is called a CI packet?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state will move into evidence. State's composite exhibit 32A. It should just be 32.
I have no
State's Exhibit 32 in evidence without objection.
May I approach witness? Yes. Detective Moreno, I'm showing you what has been admitted into evidence of State's Exhibit 32. What is that?
This is actually the confidential informant CI packet.
Is that the CI packet from Mohammed Shihada?
Yes, ma'am.
And who did you get that CI packet from?
I got this from Sergeant Sheridan.
Now, on August 1st of 2009, after you spoke to Mohammed Shihada at the Boynton Beach Police Department, did you decide to keep him on as a confidential informant?
Yes,
And who was responsible for him?
I was.
Why did you decide to keep him as a confidential informant?
Well, based on the information that we've had, we didn't have all the information. He just had partial information in reference to the young lady that was looking for. He didn't have a full name or anything like that. So we had to investigate the case. We didn't know if it was credible or anything like that, but we had to follow up because somebody's life depended on if it was credible later on, and we didn't do anything about it.
After meeting with Mohammed on August 1st and hearing his story, what did you decide to do next?
We decided to investigate the case. Throughout the investigation, we had to identify who the victim was going to be. We didn't have any information who the suspect was going to be. So we came up with a plan to try to ID the suspect and the victim.
Okay. You said you didn't know who the suspect was. Did you have a name?
We just had a first name, but we didn't have the complete name. He mentioned the name of Dalia, but we didn't have the full name.
Now, when you heard what Mr. Shihada had said about wanting to have, a woman wanting to have her husband killed, why didn't you just go right out and arrest the person right then and there?
Well, first of all, we didn't even know who the person was. And that in itself is not enough information for us to even, we don't even have anybody to arrest. We haven't even ID'd anybody yet in this case. We didn't even know if the information was even credible.
Okay. So what did you ask Mohammed to do then?
We decided to conduct a meet with the defendant. He was asked to make a phone call to have a meet so we can ID the defendant at the time, of course, the suspect. So he made a phone call.
And were you present when he made that phone call?
Yes.
Let me back up. Prior to that, had he had any, do you know if he'd had conversation with the defendant prior to you getting involved on August 1st of 2009?
Yes.
And was he told, or do you know whether or not he was told to bring anything to this meeting at the mobile gas station?
By the time I got involved in this case, it was already told to the informant to have the
I'm
suspect.
going to object because anything already told to the informant would be hearsay. Okay. Based on the officer's own answer, by the time I got involved, it was already told to.
I'll sustain the objection.
Now, once you came to, once you're at the police department with Mohammed on August 1st of 2009, do you ask him to make a phone call in your presence?
Yes.
Who do you ask him to call?
He had the number of who he called, the young lady Dalia.
And was that phone call recorded
Yes.
in your presence?
Yes.
Do you know what time that call was made?
That phone call, I'd actually have to review my records on that.
All right, if you need to look to something to refresh your memory, please do so, and then look up when you,
Just for the record, I'm going to review my report,
okay.
so I can give you the exact time. Yeah, it was at 3:35 p.m.
All right. We're gonna say we're moving to evidence, states exhibit number 59.
Any objection? No. It's 59 in evidence without objection.
Permission to publish, Your Honor?
Yes.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
you ready?
Yeah, how far away are you?
Over here at Tire Kingdom, they're just putting on my tires. I did a tire rotation, so I should be leaving here in about 20 minutes, so I should be there in about a half hour.
Okay, so call me when you're like 10 minutes away.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, today's date's gonna be, August the 1st, 2009. The time right now is 3:35. 3:35. This is reference case number 09-387. Yes, 797. Correction on that case number 09-38937.
Okay, who are the two people that are on that phone call?
The defendant and the CI, Mr. Mohammed, and also myself at the end.
Can you speak into the
Oh, sorry.
microphone? Thank you.
And that phone call was the defendant, Mr. Dippolito, and the CI, Mohammed. At the end, it was me, who was actually the case number and everything else on the time at the end,
How did you record that phone call?
with a digital recorder.
Why did Mohammed tell the defendant that he was at Tire Kingdom on that phone call?
During that time, we were still trying to prepare for the case and setting up the vehicle with a recording device. And so we needed a little bit more time to set that up. So I told him to make an excuse. By the time we work on the car, we had the other agents working on the car trying to set up the electronic listening devices in the car.
What did you do after Mohammed set up the meeting with the defendant?
Once the everything was set up for the meeting, everything else, what we decided was to make another second phone call and have them meet at the mobile gas station.
Did Mohammed know that you were putting a video camera in his car?
No.
Why not?
That was one of the things that, we hadn't, it was actually a concealed camera that he didn't have no knowledge of, just to, in these investigations, you don't want to let people know what we have and what kind of equipment we have. Not only that, also.
In these investigations is a little general. If we're talking specific to this case, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll sustain. Keep it specific to this.
Okay, tell me specifically why you didn't want Mohammed to know that you had the camera in the car.
In this investigation, to the fact that we're using a informant outside of law enforcement, we have certain equipment that we don't want people to know what we have. That, concealed cameras and stuff like that, equipment that we use in undercover capacity. So not only that, we didn't want him to know what kind of equipment we were using, and also to have the credibility of the information that he was giving us, see if it's true what he was giving us. The camera, we never told him, just for the fact so we can capture the whole incident, how it did happen.
Did you tell him that you were going to put a wire or put a recording device without a camera in his car?
Yes.
Okay. Did you originally want to put that recording device on his person?
Yes.
And why did you not put it on his person?
Well, there was an issue after talking to the informant. He had an issue with the fact that we couldn't put it inside his pants. Made a comment that if we put it inside his pants, there was a risk that when he met up with the defendant, that the way he said it was they usually, when they meet, they either have some kind of sexual encounter. And he was afraid that if we put it inside his pants, that she was going to locate the wire.
That poor detective. Having to say that with a straight face. Her eyebrows raised. She was thinking back whoever. No, Flashman, he still has his landline because it's $2 a month and he just is like, it's fine. He just doesn't. Now, I said it would be good for him to have it in case the power went out. But when the power went out last time, his phone didn't work, so it didn't matter. He just spent $2 a month to let it ring and not answer it. I don't get it. But his dad used to have a little small independent telephone company in their little teeny tiny town of 600. So I don't know. Maybe he just has some sentimental value with phones. I have no idea. She probably she probably couldn't tell the difference between the wire and his unit. She does have a little smirk on her face. I think she's like, good times, good times.
So when he told you that, what did you decide to do?
Well, in a situation like this, we decided to put it somewhere else. We didn't want to risk the fact that if it did happen and she did find the wire, we didn't want to risk the investigation. And not only that, put him in a situation where, you know, it would be discovered that he was working with the police and stuff.
During this discussion about where to put the wire, was Mohammed Shihada in charge, or were you, Detective Alex Moreno, in charge of the investigation?
No, we were in charge. In a situation where I have a CI that is working for me, and of course, we didn't know who the defendant was, he would be the better person to let me know what he expected of that other suspect. So based on the information that he's given me, I have to be flexible enough to change the program and how things are going to go.
Now, when Mohammed came to meet you at the police department on August 1st of 2009, can you describe his attitude to the jury?
He was nervous. He was very concerned with the situation of, he didn't want the defendant, who would later identify as the defendant, Mr. Dippolito, he didn't want her to know that he was the one that he was contacted the police with this information. He wanted to stay away, as far as away from this whole situation. But his main concern was that, you know, somebody was going to get killed, but he didn't want her to know that he was the one that he was telling on her.
After his car is wired, what do you ask him to do?
Once his wire and everything else is set up, we haven't made the phone call to the defendant and let him know that he's ready to meet up at the mobile gas station.
Does he call her in your presence?
Yes.
Do you record the call?
Yes.
And what number is he calling her on? Do you remember?
I have to review my notes.
Sure, if you need to, just look up when you've refreshed your memory.
He contacts her on her cell phone number. Do you want the number?
Yes,
Oh, I'm
please.
sorry. He contacts her on her cell phone number, which is 561-703-9453.
Do you know the phone number that he is calling her from?
His phone number, his phone.
And what is that phone number?
That's 561-212-6866.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would move into evidence States Exhibit 60.
Any objection?
Permission to publish to the jury?
I didn't hear.
You can note that.
I didn't hear, for the record.
Oh, no objection.
Thank you so much. The state's exhibit number 60 in evidence without objection. Yes, you may publish.
Keep it on your...
Hello?
Hey, okay, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Which car you in?
Okay, bye.
No, which car you in? Hello? She's like, okay, bye, hold on.
Sorry, this is the call.
She's trying to demonstrate the boy. She's trying to call me back home. Oh, she texted me Tahoe.
Today's date is going to be August the 1st. You got
Detective, Mohammed asked the defendant what car she will be in. Does she have more than one car that you're aware of?
Yes.
What does she have? Or what did she have at this time?
For at that time, he mentioned that she had more than one car, so I asked Mr. Mohammed, our confidential informant, to try to find out which car she was in, because we were going to set up surveillance around the mobile gas station. At this time, we didn't know who she was and who to expect, and you know what car she was going to show up. So we asked them to ask her, because we found out that she had either a Tahoe or a BMW.
BMW or a black Mercedes?
I'm sorry, a Mercedes.
No, may I approach the witness?
Yes.
Detective Moreno, I'm showing you what is in evidence as State's Composite Exhibit 3. This is 3C. Let me have you look at that for a second. On August 3rd of 2009, at approximately like 4:11 p.m., is there a text message from the defendant's phone to Mohammed Shihada's phone?
Can you just go ahead and repeat the time again?
I think 4:11.
4:11.
I'm sorry, did I say August 3rd? I meant August 1st.
August 1st.
It'd be 16:11 on there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the exact page on it. Yes,
Okay, and what does that text message say?
it says Tahoe.
Permission to publish, Your Honor?
Yes.
All right. After you receive that information that the defendant's going to be driving a Tahoe to this meeting, what, if anything, do you do next?
Well, this information was received via text message.
Okay.
During actually the phone conversation, that second phone conversation, when he asked her and she never answered, you can hear it on the phone call where it beeps in, and that's the exact time that it shows up in the text message of the Tahoe.
Okay.
Once we received the information that she was going to be in a Tahoe, that information was distributed to the other officers that were conducting the surveillance, giving them the heads up that that's what we're looking for.
And then do you proceed to the mobile gas station?
Yes.
Who do you go to the mobile gas station with?
I'm in the vehicle with Sergeant Ramsey and Detective Anderson.
Whose car are you in?
Sergeant Ramsey's.
And is he driving?
Yes.
Where is Mohammed Shihada at this time?
He's driving his vehicle.
What kind of car was he driving?
He drives a Lexus, a silver Lexus.
Now, you said he was wired. Do you have a listening device in the car with you?
Yes.
Can you hear what's going on in your car?
Yes.
Why did you pick the mobile gas station as a meeting place?
Well, according to the informant, that's where they usually meet.
Objection, hearsay.
Just say.
Did you obtain information? Do you know whether or not the defendant had ever met with the CI at that gas station in the
It's same
past?
The question is just asked differently, but it still calls for a hearsay response and it's leading.
Stay.
Where was the mobile gas station located that you went to meet the defendant, and where you went to the meeting where the defendant met with Mohammed Shihada?
The decision was made to meet at the mobile gas station, which is located at 850 West Gateway in the city of Boynton Beach.
And is that located right near Renaissance Commons?
Yes.
Is it really close to the house on Via?
I'm going to object to the form of the question.
Overruled.
Is the gas station close to the house at Via de Pepe where Mike Dippolito lived with the defendant, Dalia Dippolito?
Objection, leading.
Overruled.
You can answer that.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Do you know how far it is from the gas station?
If I just need to review my notes and I'll tell you the exact.
Sure, if you have that.
Yeah, it's actually from the mobile gas station to via the pay pit. It's like a mile and a half or so from the gas station.
Now, are there other detectives in and around the mobile gas station area?
Yes.
Did you have a picture of the defendant before you got there? Did you know what she looked like?
No.
Why not?
This was the beginning of the investigation. All we had was the name Dalia, and we didn't know what to expect. All we had was that her name was Dalia, and she was going to come back. She was going to drive in with a Tahoe. That's all the information. We have no idea who she was.
Now, in order to obtain somebody's David, what they call David photo for a law enforcement officer, do you have to have more than just a first name?
Yes.
Now, when you went to the mobile gas station, was there anybody from the TV show Cops with you?
No.
Your Honor, may I approach witness?
Yes.
Actually, maybe step down, Detective Moreno, with court permission. Why don't you use this, I'll hold it for you, and demonstrate or point out to the jury where everyone was located that day. The defendant, Mr. Shihada, and you and Sergeant Rienzi's car.
Well, as soon as we started our investigation and we got to this location to conduct surveillance, what we went ahead and did, it was myself, Sergeant Rienzi, and Detective Anderson. We parked down here on the side of the gas station, which would
Judge,
be...
I'm going to object. This is cumulative. Sergeant Ramsey testified to exactly the same thing.
I'll overrule it. I'll give you a little bit of latitude.
Okay. In the vehicle that I was in, I was parked on this side, on the north side. We were actually on the north side of the gas station, facing south. Mr. Mohammed, the CI, he ended up coming in and parking here on the side of the gas station, would have been the east side. Upon waiting for a while, and finally the defendant showed up. She came out of, which this is Gateway here. She comes in, traveling eastbound on Gateway, goes into the gas station on the south side entrance of the gas station. She comes in, drives by. At this time, we're conducting surveillance on the side of the gas station, watching her coming in. She comes in, drives in front of the gas station, and pulls into the one of the bays right here. And at that time, as soon as she pulls in here, we decide to move forward and park in one of the bays so we can keep a constant visual on it.
And once you get to the gas station and get in position, what does Mohammed do at that point?
He waits for the defendant to show up. Once she shows up, he sits in the car and waits for the defendant to approach him.
Does he get gas when he's waiting there?
Yes.
Now, when she showed up to the mobile gas station, did you know immediately who her husband was?
No.
Did you know prior to her getting there who her husband was?
No.
Did you know where she lived?
No.
Do you see her get into the vehicle with Mohammed?
Yes.
And what did you do at that time?
At that time, we had the listening device from our car, which we can actually listen to. Everything that's happening inside the car, we can actually listen to it through our radio, which is the stock radio to the car. We can hear the conversation. So she walks inside the car and they begin talking to each other.
And prior to him going to the gas station and meeting with the defendant, before she gets into the car with Mohammed, did you tell him what exactly to say to her?
Well, yeah, we wanted to confirm that this information that he was giving us, if it was true or not, to talk about her when the hitman hired a hitman to kill her husband.
Did you tell him how to act?
Yeah, just to act normal, like any, like we were never even there. So
Did you mention anything about a picture to him?
That information was given to him before I got there, before I was involved in the case.
Did you ask him to find out whether or not she wanted her husband
I'm
killed?
gonna object to the form of the question, please. Everyone's suggesting
What, if anything, did you say to Mr. Shihada about the defendant having her husband killed?
Just to have the conversation, prior to my involvement, it was mentioned that we were going to collect the money, half of the money and some pictures, and to get those items, of course.
Did you give him a script to memorize?
No,
Did he tell you exactly what he was going to say?
no.
Now, when the defendant gets into the car with Mohammed Shihada, does she tell Mohammed anything about an alibi?
Yes, yes.
What does she say?
Well, she mentions how, well, let me just go back in this for a second. As soon as I got involved in this investigation, and like I said, we had to find out if this was credible or not.
Judge, I'm going to object. This isn't responsive to the question.
Sustained.
All right. Why don't you back up during the investigation? Did you have to do anything to verify whether or not this was credible?
Yes.
What did you need to do?
Well, as soon as we actually, doing this investigation, trying to figure out if this was credible or not. In the initial contact that the CI made with the defendant, immediately they start talking about planning this murder.
Judge, I'm going to object. The initial contact would be hearsay as to anything from the informant. Overall.
And when you say initial contact, you mean the initial contact in the vehicle?
Yes, in the vehicle.
Okay, I withdraw
I'm
the
sorry.
objection then. I thought he was talking about it.
No. Doing the initial investigation inside the vehicle when we are actually listening to this conversation live, immediately they began talking about planning this murder.
Now, does the defendant tell Mohammed anything about her husband's schedule during this conversation?
Yes.
What does she say?
She talks about her husband walking the dogs in the morning. So she also talks about how he doesn't go to the gym or anything like that. How he goes to, he had I think it was a dentist appointment or something like that, but she begins telling him how he walks the dog in the mornings.
Okay. Let me back up. Does the defendant, when she gets into the car with Mohammed Shihada, say anything to him about creating an alibi?
Yes.
Do you remember what she says there?
Yeah, she says that she was going to create an alibi, that either she was going to be in Boca somewhere. There was a conversation that she was going to have, she would be somewhere when this goes down. And one of the locations that was mentioned was Boca.
During the conversation, does Mohammed mention someone by the name of Larry?
Yes.
Do you remember what he said about Larry?
During this conversation between the defendant and the CI, the name Larry was mentioned in reference to the defendant paying
Judge,
some.
objection to anything that Mohammed said.
Sustained.
Okay, we're talking about what's captured on the video. What does the defendant say? We'll move on. It'll be seen soon enough. Does the defendant hand Mohammed any money in the car?
Yes,
How much money does she hand him?
$1,200.
Does Mohammed mention to her, and this is just yes or no, or tell her what the money, the $1,200, was for?
Yes,
Was that all of the money that she was going to have to pay?
no,
And is that caught on the video?
yes,
Does the defendant show Mohammed pictures during their interaction in the vehicle?
yes.
And what are the pictures of?
She had an envelope of a whole bunch of pictures, and they start picking out a picture of, they actually, out of a whole bunch of pictures, they pick out 2 pictures out of there. And one picture is of the victim, Michael Dippolito, and also a picture in front of their apartment.
Does the defendant, during this interaction and talk about the pictures, say anything specific to Mohammed about her fingerprints on those pictures?
She makes the comment after she gives me the pictures to make sure that her fingerprints were not on those photos.
How does she say to get rid of the fingerprints on the photos?
I'd have to review my report.
Okay. Don't worry about it. We'll see it on the video.
Okay.
It's contained on the video, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Now, does the defendant make any reference as to what she would say to the police if questioned about her husband's murder?
Yes.
What specifically does she say she will do?
What I overheard through the listening through the radio was that she was going to give the officers, she was going to make up stories how he had enemies, how he was on probation, how she was going to lead the detectives to a different, take the detectives a different route away from her, so they wouldn't suspect her. So she would make other reasons for us to follow on the investigation. She would have excuses of how her husband had enemies here and there and stuff like that, just to lead us in the wrong way.
Now, does the defendant ask about the type of deal that this is with the hitman?
Yes.
What does she ask about, or what does she say?
She says if this was a solid deal.
What is the defendant's demeanor like during this meeting?
Very calm.
Judge, can we approach?
Sure. Ms. Park, you may resume your examination.
Detective Moreno, the person that got into the car, the Lexus, with Mohammed Shihada on August 1st of 2009 at the Mobil gas station in Boynton Beach, Florida, do you see her in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Could you please point to her and identify an article of clothing that she is wearing?
She's wearing a gray sweater.
Let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant.
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, the state would like to publish what is already admitted into evidence, states 36.
Yes.
Your Honor, can we have the lights dim?
Okay, so, Court TV said Dalia was going to go meet with the undercover hitman. No, she's meeting with Mohammed. Mate, that's fine. It makes sense now. Why when she gets into the car later, you'll hear her say, "I love you." And I could not figure out why she was saying that, because you don't see him in the front seat. So we're going to see him from just the back seat. I could not figure out why she told the undercover guy, "I love you." Like, hey, first time meeting you, love you. Yeah, she's meeting with Mohammed Shahada, not Ali. But so the commercial that I was telling you guys about earlier, which whoever will clear this guy's red eyes right up apparently, is getting ready to play. They do kind of have to mess with the volume a little bit. And then I will probably try to skip a little bit because there is literally him driving. And that's all. We hear the radio. There's nothing interesting.
Once we get the,
Thank you, Hydrodrops.
Even our friend Phil tried it.
Hi, this is Phil. I work at the Central Park Zoo. See, I clean the monkey cages, and you gotta be high to do that shit. But my boss always catches me. He says, "Phil, you can't let the monkeys get high." So I tried Hydrodrop. Shit, now, I just get high all day. And fuck them damn monkeys, they can shit all over the place all they want. Cause I'm high as hell with my brand new Hydrodrops. Hydrodrops, the best thing ever to come.
Hydrodrops by New Millennium Drugs.
Can you guys hear me?
I don't I don't know what he's listening to. I've never heard a commercial like that about working in the Central Park Zoo with monkeys. And he's just high all the time. Yeah, I just, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Yes, he's driving. I thought it was funny too. Um, I don't know. 2009, but been, I'm not sure when they said this was. I don't remember. The higher the fewer. You're gonna try finding that now. Hydro drops, I think's what they are, the Florida hurricanes. I don't know. He chats for a second. As soon as he gets done doing that, I'll move it forward here. Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, the recording isn't the best. I mean, it's okay, but it's definitely it's older. You can kind of tell.
Are you done from there or no? No, we're going to the gas station right now. I'm wired. What? I'm wired right now. I'm going to the gas station. Oh, okay. All right. I'll call you back.
Not even about the fucking money. Like you. Hey, what's up? Huh? I love you too.
Yeah, me too. Is that honestly your worth? Seriously, kill me over that much money?
It's not even over the fucking money. not even about the fucking money. Like, you know that for sure. We'll spend it like in the fucking blink of an eye. It's not about the fucking money. Like, it's about like his fucking friends and all that other shit. Like, the thing is, it's like, okay, with his wife, like, she didn't have anything. They were like renting. So like divorcing her, it didn't matter. Like me going and fucking filing for divorce, like he'll come after my fucking ass. Period.
Okay,
You know
well,
what I
I'm trying
mean?
to
It's
say
like,
is,
and all his friends, like he ran into another guy today at Target that was like organized crime or whatever, also on probation. Like it keeps running into all these fucking people, is what I'm saying to you. Like he knows a lot of people.
all I'm saying, this guy, you know, he's on the street, you know, this is all he does. He doesn't want nothing to do with you after,
Good.
okay? And, like, you know, you don't contact him, he don't contact you, and he might tell you, oh, it's like to get out of town or something for a day, you know?
Yeah, but the problem is that I never go out of town. So now all of a sudden the shit's gonna go
I
down.
mean,
and I'm
doesn't
like,
make...
like I'll go to Boca or I'll go somewhere else. But like,
like an alibi to be somewhere.
Right,
where they
right,
can verify
I'll-
when it happened.
yeah, I'll go get my hair done or something, or I'll be somewhere, but I need to go out of town. I never go anywhere. Right away, everyone's gonna be like, oh, what a coincidence. You never fucking go anywhere, and the day you leave, the shit happens.
Okay, did you give me the address and a picture of him?
I have a picture of him right now.
Or okay, and just right down, I guess, you're right here, right behind these townhomes right here, the two-story town.
Not the other one. On the left. If you want, follow me home. I'm right here. I'm right down the corner if you want.
No, I'm late as hell. What I'm gonna do, because he wanted to add his face. I told him he goes to LA Fitness, right?
Yeah, but he just had surgery done, so he hasn't been going to the fucking gym.
Okay, so let's say he stalks your house for a day or two. Will he step outside to
He walks the dogs.
Okay, that's fine.
Like, he goes and you know what I mean? Like, he walks the dogs or whatever, but, like, when's he doing this? Because this other shit that you fucking did before, I gave all this fucking money and
Yeah,
nothing.
you gave it to the niggers. I had nothing to do with it. And I told you
Pop,
stay away from them.
I didn't give them anything.
I
What are
told
you talking about?
No, Larry and all them when you walked into the clothes store, I told you.
I didn't give him any money.
Oh, they told me you did. You told them that you were going to give them my Range Rover or something like that.
No, that was bullshit. That guy still calls me, but I told him
Yo,
I'm
they're
out of town.
trouble, yo. So
No, I
I'm
know.
telling you, they do it. They're going to get you in trouble.
They don't even know about this. They don't know about this. They don't
I
know
don't
fucking
talk to
anything.
them.
The other guy that wasn't with them.
No, don't
He
talk. If
called,
I'm
he
doing
called
this,
me,
I
but
got
no,
nothing to do with
right,
it.
I don't talk to them. They don't even ask me about you. Not the other guy. The other one is the one. Because he wanted to help with some sort of website bullshit, but I haven't talked to him in like a couple months.
Okay, so, after he kills them, whatever, your mom and all of them are not going to, like, his mom is not going to get suspicious of you or anything like
Why
that?
me? Like, do you know what fucking
Didn't you
killing
say
somebody
that-
is? Yeah, but killing somebody, come on. I mean, that's fucking, you know, nobody's gonna be able to point a finger at me. But I need him to say, like, remember how you were asking me who's his enemy, who's this, who's that?
Yeah, I was trying to put this.
Alright, there's this guy that, like, fucking hates him. Like, he snitched them out, and now that family's doing time right now.
Okay, now, if he doesn't have no direct contact with you other than the part when... Okay, he's not even going to collect from you until after he shows you, you know, he's dead and the news, that's the way he works shit.
Right.
So, if you fuck him over, he'll come after you.
How the fuck would I fuck him over with $3,500?
I'm just telling you, that's how he is.
I know,
He's
but-
a dirty guy.
No, that's fine. Like, but how, you gotta tell him too, like, you know, I can't go fucking meeting Buddy and giving him money. Like, he better send someone and then I'll
No,
send
this is
someone.
going to be after it's done. He's
Alright.
not taking anything before. It's going to be after it's done. It's on my word. Okay, I know him, you know, like, back in the days, he got out of the military, he really didn't have a job
Right.
and all this shit, so he's good at it.
Okay. But now, how am I supposed to know what day he's gonna do it?
He's going to give you a couple of days notice. He's
Like,
not-
for example, like Wednesday he's going to Boca. He's got like a dentist appointment in the morning.
we can't put it on his schedule. He's going to know the best time, where, furthest place from your house. He's going to have everything organized.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be before Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, because he's going to Costa Rica Thursday.
Alright,
So
so
he
he wants
wants
to get
to-
paid before then. Right.
Well, as soon as he brings you the paper, you know he's dead, you're going to have to pay him.
Alright.
Seriously.
What paper is he gonna bring me? I'm gonna know he's fucking dead. Like, the cops are gonna go find him.
Newspaper, whatever,
Okay,
whatever,
that's
you,
fine.
as long as you get the proof, you know, then, you know, then you're straight. But,
Why
like I
don't
said,
I
you
just
promised
fucking
me.
give you the money and you give it to
No.
me?
No,
Okay,
I'm not
fine.
gonna do that. I'm giving him the deposit, whatever,
Yeah.
and, I'm being straight honest, like, I really appreciate if you can help me out a little bit with, like, the money, you want, like, give me an extra $200 on that. I'm not getting nothing out of it.
What are you talking about?
Like, you know, just told me 2 bills because I'm like behind on some stuff. Not 2,000, just like 200. I'm not making
I brought
nothing.
1,200. Like, that's all I brought. He's asking for 1,200?
You can't pull out an ATM or whatever.
I withdrew money today to fucking get this. Let me see if it'll let me take it. If it'll let me take it, I'll take it for you.
You want check?
And so then what are you asking me for afterwards? Like, I'll give you 20 once it's done.
That's it. I'm not giving you. Just someone just be able to catch up on, you know, the things. You say he has 100,000 bank account, whatever. Just give me 20 with cash. Like, you know. Like,
Right. No, of course. I'm not going to write you a check. I know that. But yeah, everyone's going to think it's related to that fucking bullshit because I'm going to tell them. I'm going to say, you know, like, bullshit. I'm just going to tell them, like, these guys went in, like, he's been bumping into guys. I'm going to tell them about the guy at Target that we ran into, the weird guy that lives in our fucking neighborhood, too, that's on fucking probation for something else. I'm going to throw all their fucking names in it. I don't care. I'm just going to start naming a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to say, you know.
that's what I want to talk about. No, let's just get this shit done with. I don't want to hear from this guy after. You don't want to hear from this guy after. That's it. It's done.
I know, and we never talk about it again. Ever do we talk about it again. And you're sure, like, we can trust this guy and everything's okay with this guy, right?
Yo, the people what he's done, trust me, he's known for that. What's good about it is like he doesn't have no fear too much because he's legally here, so it's like, you know, and we deport his ass.
Are you going to drive me to the ATM?
There's the ATM right here? Yes.
Yeah, but the thing is that I use the one over, sometimes they don't let you take out. You think it'll let me take it out?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll try.
I swear, my wallet's empty because I'm going through all the shit in my work. That's why I asked you to grab just
You
a
know
couple
I
just to
don't
get
care. Like, I've known you for fucking ever. I brought pictures. I brought you forever. It's like, you
Guys,
know.
give me one picture of him. I don't want to carry too much paper.
Well, no, I know, but let me see.
You know, I'm late for work. Let's get this done because I gotta meet him too.
And he knows the truck and everything like that.
Truck.
And I have a picture of the Porsche. Like, he doesn't need that much, is what you're saying.
He just needs to see him once outside your community. Walking the dog or whatever.
My grandfather, he's like dying.
This is him?
My grandfather?
No, this is
Yeah.
him. Okay, just give me this.
Yeah, but take my grandfather fucking out of the picture. Can't you fucking cut him up?
Here.
Here. Here's. Wait, is this a good picture or no?
Yeah. Blood, still getting your life straight after this. Seriously, don't ever do this shit again. You know?
You know what? You fucking start getting your shit together too.
That's what I've been trying to do. Otherwise, I'm just trying to.
These are what the houses look like where I live.
Here. Just leave that. That's it.
Alright. Okay, so you're fine.
No extra information. You get to him. Nothing. That's it. Him. You don't have nothing to do.
I'm not seeing him, right?
Just when it's done, give him the.
Right, but right now I'm not seeing him. I'm not anything. Wipe my fucking prints off this fucking pictures. Really? You're gonna give him something with my fucking fingerprints all over?
I'm gonna show it to him. He's not gonna keep it.
Alright. Okay, let me see if I can pull this out right now.
I can give him the 1,000 for the gun, and give him the 200 later, and just give me this 200. Seriously, I was supposed to be fucking working.
But you're sure that this shit's like fucking like it's solid, like it's not gonna.
Yo,
oh, he
this guy's
left.
this guy's fucking cute.
Because
Yo,
if you were like, oh, he's on the fucking list, and you know he's not on no fucking list for anything because I had him looked up. So it's like, you know, that was bullshit. He wasn't on any fucking watch list.
Yo, this guy's a professional. It's not bullshit. He doesn't charge 10 grand as he'll do because all he does is get it done. That's it. It's
Right.
You know.
Alright, good.
Oh, you got me nervous. Okay.
Okay. And then, you know, like, we already fucking said, like, I'm not, you know, whatever, I'm not going out of town. Like, that shit was fucking obvious. all of a sudden I'm gonna go. I never fucking go anywhere. Now I'm gonna go out of town and this shit fucking happens.
Okay.
All right, and he's not, like I told you, he's not going to the gym anymore because before he'd be at LA Fitness by 5. Alright, when are you gonna give him the money in a shot?
Today, go by the store. We'll give him 1,000.
Alright, let me take this out right now. Follow me to Bank of America.
Bank of, where is that?
Because I was, excuse you, I was...
I know, but how far is Bank of America?
I'm Boynton Beach, and then if you want, you could take 95 from there.
It's that far?
Huh?
It's that far?
Like, it'll take us 5 minutes to get there, but then you can take 95 from there instead of Gateway.
Okay, no, I'll just do take 800. You give him the 400, the extra 400 when you see him, because I'll be able to. I'll just take the 8. I'll give him the 8. You know what I'm saying? And then you give him the.
Yeah, but that doesn't look fucking weird.
No, because I'll grab it for him. I'll grab it.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's straight. He just needs the price of the gun. That's why he does everything except for
You're
that.
sure everything else is okay?
Yeah.
You're sure.
Yo, what more sugar do you want? You're planning a murder. Come on, stop,
I
yo.
don't want to seem like a nigger either. I'm fucking giving him. You know what I mean?
No.
Whatever. Alright.
Alright.
Okay. Will you smile?
It's not easy to smile about, yo. It's not easy to smile about. It's good. No, I've been fucked up. I've been through divorces and problems, and I can't believe I'm even doing
Who
this.
the hell told you never to fucking get married?
Yeah, shit happens.
I know, fuck. I ended up in the same boat as you. You're right, we are a lot alike.
Alright, let me...
Okay. So that's it, so we're not...
Let's stay not in contact next day or two. Let's not stay in contact next day or two. Like, don't call me, like, just...
Yeah, but you're saying for sure by fucking Wednesday, right?
It has to be by then.
Okay.
So...
Alright, good.
Alright?
Okay.
God forgive me. Alright.
See you later. Bye.
Hello?
Mohammed,
Yes.
where's she going? To get the money or what?
No, she gave me the money.
Gave you the money.
Yeah, she wanted to go Bank of America to get some of the money that she owes me, but she just told me just go ahead and take this and I'll give the balance to you later.
Okay, all right. We'll see you back at the police station, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye. Hello?
Hey, Alma.
Hey, محمد.
Hey, what's up?
شو رحت ولا؟
Yeah, رحت كده I got the evidence from مصاري في ايدي and now they're...
شفت البنت يعني ولا لا؟
Yeah, she admitted everything. وعطتني مصاري. Now they're following me back to the police station so they can wire me things of it.
طيب خلص you got it over. That's good.
I can't, I'm not going to sleep knowing that.
لكن ساعة.
I said, I'm not going to be able to sleep knowing that someone's going to get killed, you know? I have to get it off my chest, you know?
لا خلص منيح you did it.
وين رحت بكتة بعدين؟
Because I'm still working وبدي you know تعبان شوي بروح بريح شوية.
Okay.
You know I'm really tired. I like to go home kind of early. واليوم I didn't go home early. I've been working since like 5:30 this morning. عشان آخر الشهر.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to get some paperwork and stuff, you know?
You think when you wake up, you're going to
right?
Yeah.
Maybe والله.
Okay.
انت شرحته على المحل؟
Well, they're gonna put everything in evidence and stuff. So by the time I get out, it's gonna be like 6:30. By the time I get to Aoni 7, Aoni, when I talk to him, he's like, "أنا مش كنت حكي لك هيك تيجي, you know, if you want Monday, مش شو بسكر." قال لي أجي Monday, and then he'll let I might some leave, and he'll teach me how to close out papers on Monday when he works all day.
والله انت احكي معاك الشغلات هو انا بعرفش والله.
No, what he told me is that بدي يصير بدي اياك تتعلم the days that he's off a lot انك تسكر I know how to close Western Union a lot of stuff. I guess it would restore the different system, you know?
Yeah. So where are you going now?
The police station.
Nah.
To the police station. They're going to take off the wire.
Oh, you're still there?
No, I left it there. Yeah, so they can take off my wire.
Oh, okay.
And do
I can barely hear you when you talk to me from your car.
They're taking off my wiring, you know, the wiring, and put it in the...
ما عرفتش الفلسطينية أنا ولا شيء.
No, heaven, man, I know everything here. She trusts me like crazy.
طب وليش بدك تسوي هيك جوزها؟ واحد.
لأن في معه مصاري وخلاص بدها مصاري وبدي يموت. Life insurance ومصاري في البنك account.
Yeah.
I was wondering the same thing, however. Also, I'm surprised that he called somebody else. Like, you're a confidential informant. Shouldn't you be keeping your stuff confidential? Obviously, you told somebody what you're doing. That's not keeping it confidential. And then now you're calling them on your way back. Like, it's weird. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like I just said. Because it has nothing to do with what's going on. Like, this conversation has nothing to do with what's going on, and it doesn't prove that she thought this was a script or whatever you guys thought she said earlier.
I need a girl يا زلمة to work man to beeline.
طيب اسمع.
I got two girls يا زلمة ومش عاجبيني ولا روبي لأنها بتعرف she have another job و.
Okay, أنا حكيت مع Eva, okay? Eva's willing to go there, okay? She gets paid $12 an hour, but I told her, well, you'll be saving hours and gas. Would you take $11 an hour? And she said, yeah, I'll do it.
كمان مرة عندي صوتك.
Okay, she gets paid $12 an hour, but she drives all the way from Port St. Lucie, west. But then this will be a half hour closer عليكي, you know?
Is it closer?
Yeah, it will be closer, because she lives all the way out west. She can get off PG, she can take the B line. So,
we got $12 an hour?
No, that's what I pay her now, but she said she's willing to go down to $11 an hour.
Yeah. انت خليها تحكي معاي.
اجيبها عندك اليوم؟
No, just let her call me. No, because بحبش هيك قدام لأنه I want to make sure that's what she wants to do, you know. Plus, I'm not going to pay $11, you know. I got to see if she really, I got to find out how she is, you know. I don't remember she used to talk a lot, but guess what you put that is.
Yeah, but she's very good with the customers. Almost, she attracts customers. She goes on the registers. She makes all different kinds of talk, you know. She's worth it. I mean, if it was up to me, I'd take her.
إذا ما فيش حدا بدفع له $11 عندي.
Maybe if you cut her.
Munir doesn't make $11 an hour.
Yeah. خلينا نشوف لك أخرى واحدة بكت تشتغل عندي. Let me talk to him.
But she's not leaving Crossroads, right?
She wants to leave Crossroads because Paul and them have been paying him late.
Yeah.
وفي
give her my number. Give her my number. Because
Yeah,
maybe he تعرف حدا ولا maybe مثلا.
Yeah, her sister too. She used to work at the deli with me, but they opened her and her husband the deli in Port St. Lucie. It didn't succeed. They
opened the deli?
Yeah, so not the same kind of deli that we have, like subs and stuff. So she's looking for a job too, but she's waiting for her kids to start school so she can have a schedule. And I'll talk to them and I'll see, tell them to pass by the store, see who wants to work. But someone I pulled up to the police station.
لا الشغل عندي نازل يا زلمة. I mean, it was a fucked up month, man.
Yeah, everywhere.
It's bad, ya زلمة. I mean, no, but when you get a new store, it's supposed to go up every month. It's really bad, ya زلمة. Everybody got laid off. All that company across the street, they're losing people all the time.
Yeah, I know. بس اسمع هيني عمر هيني مع البوليس. So
okay, all right.
Okay. These are the houses?
You don't overly handle them. How did she handle the pictures?
And the
She had her hands, she had her bare hands on them?
Yeah.
Hold them this. Okay. Now she gave a picture of his house, or what else?
Just him.
Okay, I thought there was pictures of something else she was showing.
No, that's it. Oh, there was other pictures.
Bring them on.
This is my money's mixed up. I was going to give you hers. I'm going to give you the exact bill she gave me.
Yeah, come on over there. So hopefully, everything you have there worked well, because our thing in his pocket worked well. So hopefully everything else will too.
These are the bills she handed.
This is separate than your money?
Yeah, this is where I had it.
That was your money?
Yeah. I'm still owe me $300 if I should go to that.
No, what is she?
Time is 4:51.
I guess whenever she sees the guy or whenever.
Oh yeah, reboot it and get to the beginning. You there?
August 1st, 2009, 4:15 p.m. All right, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, good.
Please put on your seatbelt, for crying out loud. Like the angry beeping. Just put it on. Not that hard. All right, we got about 7 minutes left. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand that. So we have learned the innocent courtroom girl with the conservative sweater swears like a sailor and acts completely different outside of containment. Yes, sir. We have definitely learned that. I had to stop that beeping for a second. Just put on your freaking seatbelt. Grief. I don't know what's worse, the hinge or the alarm. I'm gonna say the alarm because it's not stopping. I do think you're right, whoever. I do think, oh my gosh. I do think that Lexus is the fancy Toyota. And I've had cars that do that and they just get worse and worse and worse. I wear my seatbelt. But like if you're driving down my driveway or whatever, it's a long driveway. I don't always have it on there. And oh my gosh, I generally will put it on because I don't want to hear all the freaking beeping. It's like so angry. And it doesn't quit.
Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
how are you?
Good.
Listen, are you going to be home tomorrow?
Yeah, Gabby, I'm in the middle of something really important. I'll call you right back, okay?
All right, let me know because people don't want to see the furniture, that's why.
What time?
Well, that's why I want to know what time you're going to be home so then I can schedule it for when you're home.
Okay, I'll explain to you now at the police department, but I'll call you once as soon as ASAP.
Tell me when you have a minute. Bye.
And now you guys all know what happened to Gabby. She had court today. She was on the phone.
Don't worry about fever blisters from other smokers or not even cotton mouth.
What?
Thank you, Hydro Drops.
Even our friend Phil tried it.
Ah, this is Phil.
Now, once Mohammed gets back to the police department, do you take anything from, does he hand anything to you?
Yes.
What does he give you?
The $1,200 and the photos.
Okay. Let me ask you something. The conversation that took place on that video where Mohammed asked the defendant for $400 out of the $1,200, is that something you told him to say?
No.
Was that something that was part of this plan?
No.
Front of my approach witness?
Yes.
Detective Moreno, I'm showing you States Exhibit 76 and 61. Do you recognize both of those?
Yes, I do.
What are they?
This is actually the money that we ended up getting at the day of the meeting with the defendant and the CI. These are the photos that we recovered from that day, which shows on a video.
Okay. Now, both of those, the photographs and the money, were they processed for fingerprints?
Yes.
Okay. And did you place them into evidence, and were they in the same exact condition as when you placed them into evidence as they are today?
Except for the powder and stuff on it.
Okay. Here at this time, the state would move into evidence States Exhibit. I forget what they are now. 61 and 76. 61 and 76? Yes.
Any objection?
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other exhibit?
The photograph, no objection.
What's the photos?
76.
States Exhibit 76 in evidence without objection. Go ahead and voir dire the witness.
Mr. Moreno, just a couple things on the money. There's something at the end of that video where he talks about mixing his money with her money. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
And you said this whole thing with the $400 had nothing to do with anything that you were doing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Well, and then at the end of the video, he also talks about money or something in a wallet. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, we don't necessarily see where he puts the money once it is said to have been given to him. Is that correct?
No.
Okay, we don't see it, do we?
No.
All right, how do we know that that's not his, some of that is not his money versus money that he's claiming was given to him by Ms. Dippolito?
Well, I'm just going where we view in the video, and the money was counted in front of the camera and stuff.
Okay, the money was counted in front of the camera?
Yes,
All
you
right,
can
the
see.
money went to him though, is that right?
Yes.
And he talks about mixing money, doesn't he?
Yes.
All right, so we don't know whether that's money that was some of his or money that was not his, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, and you're aware that there were no identifiable prints on this money, correct?
Yes.
All right, thank you. We can just approach.
Judge, may I have some questions based upon
Oh,
that?
I'm sorry.
On the video, does the defendant say that she's handing Mohammed Shihada $1,200?
Yes.
How much is in this bag right here?
$1,200.
Thank you very much. Judge, you can vote.
That's really annoying. I'm saving you from the white noise.
State's exhibit number 71? Yes. In evidence without objection.
61, I'm sorry. Your Honor,
States-
remains sealed?
Yes, State's exhibit number 61. In evidence over the stated objection.
Remember the other one that?
76. Should I just show these two exhibits, just pass them to the jury, Judge?
I'll just hold the card.
They have white noise in the nowadays.
Will that be a good
Flash
time
fan
to
hearing
call it a day?
retrial.
I can ask a couple more questions while they're looking.
Old bed.
There's a reason that those exhibits are still sealed in the bag is because of the biohazards that were used to process them for fingerprints.
Yes.
Now, did you ever tell Mohammed not to tell anyone about his involvement in this case?
Yes.
Now, on tape, you hear him telling somebody that he's wired. Do you know who he's talking to?
I believe that was his co-worker.
Speculation.
Sustained.
Is he breaking the law by telling somebody that he's wired as a CI?
No.
Did you not want him to tell other people that he was wired?
Of course.
Why not?
Well, we don't want to jeopardize the investigation.
How would it jeopardize the investigation if he tells somebody that he's wired?
Well, if he's telling people that we're conducting this investigation and it gets out to the defendant that the police are involved, that in itself is going to jeopardize the investigation.
Okay, you say jeopardize the investigation. What does jeopardize mean? What do you mean by that?
It would interrupt the investigation if the defendant finds out that the police officers are involved in this investigation.
Okay, Judge, we can end there today.
All right, and we'll see you back here at...
And we'll end it there for today as well. There we go. So tomorrow there are more of Dalia's, tomorrow, tomorrow, I will not be here tomorrow. For at least this week. I don't know how long it will continue. But for at least this week, tomorrow I am going to dinner with my dad and my brother. I have no idea if it's picking back up for every other week or if it's we're going to go tomorrow and then I have no idea. It is completely out of my control at the moment. So, but at least for tomorrow, that's the plan. So on Thursday, we will see more of Dalia in the car, not doing those things, with the wire. But we have quite a few days of the lead detective and tapes and Dahlia and all that good stuff coming up. So, but I do apologize. I did plan on being here tomorrow until today, when my dad asked me if I would join them for dinner. So I will do that. Puddletown, I am glad that you were here and got to see you, and I hope you are continuing to get better. And I have no idea what was going on at the start of the stream, but we survived it. We all survived it. So we're good. I am not going till 12, but thank you. Thank you for asking. Not noon or midnight. Not either one of those things. So I hope so. I haven't seen my brother and I. It's really pathetic. We live 5 driveways apart from each other, and we see each other at dinner. And I haven't seen him in a little while. So, you know, snow and stuff. But I will see him tomorrow, and see my dad tomorrow. Saw him today. But his favorite restaurant reopened today, so I took him there, and he was happy. I'm happy for him, because his other favorite restaurant just recently closed. He was in kind of a dilemma. It's funny. It's just funny. So anyway, 6 p.m. Thursday, I will be back. We will watch more Dalia's tapes, see what's going on. Like I said, we've got Detective Morano for a while. I can only imagine what kind of questions the defense will ask when he gets to him. Yay. Yes, be back on Thursday. And I'm not starting over. I'm not starting over. And yes, Flashman, you can take a nap after you're done streaming Georgia tomorrow. Thank you. I will. It'll be fun. I'm not starting over. No, damn it, start over. I gotta troll you. Ree! No. The answer is no. I'm saying no like that guy yesterday said it. No. I can't even do it. I want to go back, and I need to remember to go back and find that, because that was hilarious. There's something I can do with that. Just haven't figured it out yet. But we'll figure it out. We'll all get figured out. I will not be eating any deep fried tarantulas either. Yeah, that would be new. You'll stream then? Fine, you do that. And you have a great time, and you have a great stream, and all the things. All right, I have the proper music, so you'll have a proper outro tonight, and I will see you guys all on Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for hanging around and putting up with all the whatever YouTube shenanigans at the beginning. So we got through it, and I will see you guys all later.
Hot manatee love is kinda uncanny. Click, like, subscribe, ooh, piece of candy. Looking for my spotlight, chasing my vibe. Still looking for my credibility online. Ooh, hot mannequin love, candy on the floor, don't pick it up. Chasing all the clicks, chasing all the views. Credibility's hiding, but I'm bringing you the news. Every little scroll is a mystery, but you stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. stuck around, watch the show with me. Laughs and chaos, that's how we roll. Drop a comment down below before you go. Ooh.